Yo, what's up guys? Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you an achievement walkthrough for Allison's Diary Rebirth, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get every achievement in the game as well as the collectibles. So this game is pretty short, there's only 3 areas, and you should easily be able to finish the game in under an hour following along with this video. So your playthrough may be a tiny bit different than mine since some of the enemies' spawn locations are random, but really the only difference is that they either spawn in front or behind you, so it's not too bad. And if you have a headset, it'll be easier since you can hear the direction the enemies are coming from. And I'll do my best to point out the locations where the enemies can spawn from ahead of time. So for the main menu, we can go to settings, and personally I turn my graphics settings to low since the game kind of runs poorly and crashed on me once. And you can also adjust your sensitivity, and also you want to change the difficulty from Brave to Excursion since that makes the game easier. I actually put mine on Horror, but that's the hardest difficulty, so don't do that. And before we get started, I'd appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. Alright, once we can move, we're going to head forward and to the right a bit. We're going to head to the right side of this building here to a little alley, and there's going to be a little electric box, and I guess we're going to turn the power on or something. So head over here, and we're going to open up this box using the A button, and you can also do like a little sprint using the left trigger. It's not really a sprint, but it does make you move faster. And you can toggle your flashlight on and off using the B button, and you can also amplify the flashlight using the RB button, and that's how we're going to be killing enemies in this game. So you have to amplify your flashlight kind of like Alan Wake if you've ever played that, like how you would pop their shields off. So basically that's how we're going to kill the enemies. So from there we were heading to the left side of the building, and now we're going to head through this door, and a little cutscene is going to play so we won't be able to move.
Guillermo, are you okay? Did you get in?
Alright, once we gain control of our character, we're going to take a right and head into this little door, then take a left, and we're going to head out through this door. It's going to fall down. So head straight, and we're going to take another left around this little pillar here. And then we're going to walk forward down this little wooden plank here, and we're going to take a right and head downstairs. So keep heading down the stairs. And we're going to head straight and follow that creepy lady into the room on the left here. So take a left into this room, sort of like a morgue area. And we're going to head forward past the body through the door. And here I would recommend pausing your game because there's going to be an enemy. So right here, you're going to see there's an enemy in this room to my right. So I use the RB button to amplify my flashlight, and that destroys him. But he can also spawn behind you right here. So I turn around to show you where he can spawn. So that was that enemy. You can unpause your game now. And then there's some batteries right here. So we're going to take a left and head through this door here after picking up those batteries. And we're going to interact with the elevator here and step inside. And then you want to turn around, and there's going to be a creepy lady out there. She can't hurt you. And there's also going to be a jump scare here. So turn to your left and look at this corner, and she's going to try to get you. And then from there, you can interact with the elevator, and that's going to take you up.
Get out there, now!
And then once the elevator opens up, we can head forward across this little plank here. So keep heading forward, and then we're going to take a right into this room here. And then we're going to take another right, and we're going to open up this door here on the right side. Jump scare. So open up the door using the A button, then we're going to take a left. And sorry if it's a little dark here, I can't turn my flashlight on because of that little jump scare or whatever. So we're going to take a right and head down the stairs here. So that's where I came from. I'm just showing you now that my flashlight's on. So head down the stairs and take a left. And then from there, we're going to head forward into the bathroom here. So don't go to the left because there's a monster over there. Head forward into this bathtub, and there's going to be a page here. My achievement actually didn't pop for picking the page up. So if your achievement doesn't pop, you want to quit your game and retry as there's no chapter select. And then from there, we're going to turn around, and we're going to take a right and head into the next door here. And then into this other bathroom, we're going to open up that box there. We have to do that because that's a trigger. So open up the box, head back out here, and there's going to be an enemy. He can either spawn in front of you or behind you, so be careful. So right there, he spawned in front of me. He can also spawn behind you. Head into this room, and we're going to get another little creepy jump scare. A chair, I guess. That's supposed to be scary. Open up this little cabinet there to your right, since that's another trigger. Basically, we're looking for an item right now to end the mission. So from there, after the jump scare, head forward through this little door here and interact with the little cabinet there. Open it up, another jump scare. Head back through the hallway, and we're going to head down the stairs here. I believe there's no more enemies in that section, but there will be some down here. So head down the stairs, and we're going to take a left and then a right, and we're going to head down this hallway and open up this door here. There's nothing in here, but we're going to head in here as a trigger. And then from there, we're going to turn around and head to the door straight across, and we're going to interact with the cupboard here on the left side, and then turn around, jump scare, and then open up the cupboard here and pick up the batteries below it, and then turn around and head to the door straight across from there. And then try to open up this little thing, and that's going to play a little cutscene, I guess. Now we're trapped in this room with some spiders, so just wait until this little cutscene, I guess, ends. Alright, once the spiders are gone, go ahead and open up the drawer there, and then we're going to head back out the room. You want to be careful because an enemy can spawn out here. We're going to head forward and down this staircase here, and we're going to pick up this page. A little jump scare, but this lady can't kill you, so don't worry. So after the jump scare, pick up the note, and then we're going to head back upstairs. And again, be careful because an enemy is about to spawn. So head up the staircase, take a left, and you want to be careful because there's going to be an enemy. So he can either spawn at the end of this hallway, but for me, he spawned behind me. So he can either spawn in front of you or behind you. And then once you take care of him, you want to open up the door here and head inside and open up this little cupboard here. And there's going to be a dead guy in there. And then the door is going to shut on you. And again, it's just like a little cutscene. And after the cutscene's over, you can interact with the little cupboard on the bottom right here, and there's going to be a book inside, so go ahead and pick that book up, and that's going to end this level here, the hospital level. So that's it for the commentary for this level.
Guillermo, listen. I was making some research on 50 facts, and I figured out that Allison was not that kind of child. She suffered from critical mental disturbance. I'm telling you, Guillermo, apparently she killed her parents with a knife. That's why she got detained in the hospital. She died there, but there is no evidence of her funerals to have been celebrated. It is time for you to seriously get out. Guillermo! Guillermo!
Alright, so this area is pretty simple. We're just going to head forward past this little courtyard area and into the door back there on the far back left side. There's also a doggy here. He doesn't hurt you or anything, so feel free to mess with him if you want to. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to walk past him, walking simulator. So head over in this direction to the back left, and we're going to head into the door over there. So just keep slowly chugging along, nice and slow. Shout out to Cookie. Head into this door here, take a right, and we're going to continue forward and take another right. And basically, we're going to head to the back of this area and interact with that little page / map / whatever it is. Press the A button to smash the case, and then you're just going to pass out. You get knocked out or something, you know? You just pass out. So you're going to have a little cutscene or a loading screen, and you're going to wake up. And then once we gain control of our character, we're going to head back out. So pick up this little page. You don't get an achievement for that since it's not a collectible. So pick it up, and then we're going to head out and take a left here. And we're going to head all the way straight down to where the dog is. So we need to pick up our flashlight and the camera. I'm not even really sure what the camera does since there's no like mechanic for it or anything. So pick up the flashlight and then the camera, and then from there we're going to turn to our left and interact with this door right here. And then after you interact with the door, you want to turn around, and the dog's going to be right there, and it's going to play like a little cutscene or whatever. So that's that part. Alright, so once we gain control of our character here, we're going to head straight and into that doorway all the way forward at the end of the hallway. And you want to be careful since I believe there's enemies here and they can spawn behind you or in front of you or to your left or right. For me, no enemies spawn. So again, just head forward and head into this doorway here. And then eventually there's going to be a ladder that we can climb up. So head forward and then climb up this ladder. So keep on climbing for a bit. And keep on climbing, and then eventually there's going to be like a little spooky demon or something at the bottom of the ladder, and I believe it's just like a cutscene, so you want to look down and see the enemy, and then you can continue up the ladder and you should be fine. And then from there we can continue forward, and we're going to take a left into this little doorway here, and then we're going to take a right and pick up some batteries on the ground there, so go ahead and pick those up. And then we're going to turn to the left and we're going to head forward and to this little doorway here. And then from there, we can continue forward and take a left. And we're going to pick up a diary and a key in here. I turned to the left and get confused as to where the diary was. I thought it was over here, but it's actually on the nightstand. So turn around and open up this little drawer here and pick up the key. And then turn to your left and the diary is going to be on the nightstand next to the bed. And then from there, we can turn around and backtrack to the place we came. So turn around, head through this little doorway, and then we're going to take a right and we're going to head forward straight down that hallway there. I get confused and I second guess myself, and I think I'm supposed to go to this door here. It's actually the door down this hallway. So head straight down this hallway and we're going to unlock that door that's straight ahead. So continue forward and head through this door here, open it up, and then we're going to head up the staircase here on the left side. So continue along the little path here. We're going to take a left and we're going to head into this doorway up here. And then we're going to continue along to the left side. So continue to the left, and there's going to be a diary on the left side to this piano here next to the bench. So go ahead and pick that up, and then we can turn around and pick up some batteries here. And then we need to turn around again and interact with this little table thing and pick up a key. What the hell is it? Turn around and there's going to be a creepy lady playing the piano and you're going to get a jump scare. And then from there we can continue back the way we came. So head through this door and we're going to take a left and we're going to head up the stairs here and we're going to unlock a little door with that key we just got. So head up here and open up this door and then continue forward for a bit, take a left, and continue forward some more. There shouldn't be any enemies here, so you should be fine. We're going to take another left, and we're going to hug this ledge here all the way around. So keep hugging the ledge to the left side, and we're going to interact with this little cross here on the pedestal. We're going to pick it up, and that's going to play a short cutscene, so we can't move right now. So the cutscene's playing. I'm not even sure what's happening. I can't even see down there because the game's so dark, so... And then we're going to continue along to the left side again, following the ledge here. So just continue along to this hallway here. Jump scare. Scared you guys. Continue forward and take a right. And then continue forward some more. And I believe there's going to be like a little cutscene here. Yeah, we're going to jump onto like a chain here. So just like look up and your character's automatically going to jump onto this chain. And we're going to go down. And then you can pick up some batteries here. You want to be careful, because there's going to be some enemies out here, so maybe watch my screen first. So head out here. There's going to be an enemy out here. He can spawn in front of you or behind you. For me, he spawned behind me. So turn around, take care of him quickly, and then we can head up the little staircase there, up here, and we can place the cross on this torch here. Or torch, what am I saying? Torch on the little pedestal. Man, I'm just messing all my words up today. And that's going to play a little cutscene. This doorway is going to open up, and then we can go ahead and drop down. So wait for that, and then we can drop down. And then we can head down the staircase here. So head down the staircase. Oh, wait, we can't. There's a creepy guy up there watching us. So wait for that little cutscene to end. And then from there, you can turn around and head down the staircase, and that's going to be the end of this little area here. Alright, so here we're just going to head forward down this super long hallway, and there's going to be an enemy. He can either spawn in front of you or behind you, so be careful of that. For me, he spawns in front of me. And also, I went ahead and turned my brightness settings up in the capture software, since the game's very dark and there's no brightness settings, so hopefully that helped. And then there's, you can see the enemy. Go ahead and amplify your flashlight and take care of him. And then from there, we're going to keep going forward, and at this little statue thing, we're going to take a left. I look to my right, but you don't look to your right. Voice crack. Turn to your left and head into this little hallway here. And it's so dark even on my preview screen, so hopefully turning the brightness up in the capture software helps. There's going to be an enemy in this left hallway here. I take a right, and the enemy spawns to my left behind me, so be careful. He might spawn in this cave that I'm in, or the tunnel, or he can spawn in that left one. So be careful there. And then I believe there's no more enemies for this part, so keep heading down this hallway. And then just keep heading on down. And then eventually we're going to take a left at the end of this hallway, or tunnel, whatever you want to call it. So super long walking simulator. Just keep on going. And we're going to take a left here. And then there's going to be some enemies here, so I hug the right side. Careful, because there's going to be some enemies in this area. So pick up the batteries here. And I believe the little creature thing spawns behind me, so careful, because he can probably spawn in front of you. So keep chugging along here, heading forward. Oh, he spawns in front of me, so there you can see the enemy spawn in front of you. Careful, because they'll probably spawn behind you or something. And then here we're going to take a left and pick up this page here on the table. And again, you want to be cautious in this area because there are enemies. So if you don't get the achievements for picking up these pages, you want to quit your game and retry, since there's no chapter select. So if the achievement doesn't unlock, you'll have to replay the entire game. So from here, we're going to head into this little area, or this little door here. There's going to be an enemy in this room by these chairs, so careful. He spawned by the chairs for me. Again, I'm not sure if he could spawn behind you or whatnot, so just be careful. And then from there, we're going to head through this door here and down the staircase. Jump scare, not scary. Head down the stairs here. And then from here, there's going to be some batteries on the left side. So head forward, careful, because there's going to be an enemy here. He can either spawn in front of you or behind you. So head forward past that hanging body. And for me, the enemy spawned behind me. Again, he can spawn in front of you, so be careful. And then after taking care of the enemy, there's going to be a page right here on the left side of the room. And then from there, we can turn around a bit, and we're going to head through the door right here. And then again, here in a few seconds, there's going to be another enemy, so careful. So take a left and head forward through this little tunnel area. Another jump scare. That one actually got me. As you can see, I looked at him. So keep heading forward. And here the enemy's going to spawn. We're going to take a left through this doorway. He can either spawn in front of you or behind you. So again, be careful. For me, he spawned in front, but he has spawned behind me before. So continue forward, and we're going to take a right and head through this door. And again, I believe there's no more enemies. There shouldn't be. My playthroughs, there was no more enemies, so you should be fine. So we're going to take a left and head up the staircase here, and we're almost done with this part. So continue heading forward, and we're going to take another left here. Well, continue heading forward, and then we're going to take the left, not right there at that doorway, sorry. So keep heading forward, and we're going to take a left, keep heading forward. We're going to take a right. Sorry if I'm annoying. Hopefully I'm not annoying. Keep going forward, take a left. I'm like over-explaining, but hopefully not over-explaining. Take a left and head forward, and then we're going to head down this staircase here. And then there's going to be a creepy lady down here. So keep heading down, and then we have to interact with the creepy lady right there. So head forward and interact with that creepy lady, and then we're going to turn around. So again, interact with this lady, and then after that, turn around, and that's going to be the end of the level. Alright, so after that super spooky jump scare, you should get an achievement for completing the level. And then from there, we're going to head to the left side of this building here. And there's going to be a staircase that we can climb down. Oh, super spooky jump scare there. So head to the left side of this building here, and eventually after walking and walking, we're going to head down the stairs here. So head down the stairs, nice and slow. And then we're going to open up this door here, and I believe that's a loading screen. So head to the door, and that should be a loading screen. No, it's not. I lied to you. Take a right, take a right, and then we're going to take a left and continue forward down this hallway here. There's no enemies down here. There's some creepy noises, but there's no enemies at this part, so you should be fine. So we're going to pick up the batteries right here on the right side next to this little light thing. I struggle with picking them up, so turn left, and we're going to take another left, and then another left past Grandma's creepy chair there, and then head forward through this little broken bit, and then head forward some more, and we're going to take a right and another right and interact with that door there, and that's the loading screen that I was talking about. So head in through there, and you should get a loading screen. And then once you gain control of your character, we're going to head up the staircase a bit. So head up the stairs here. Alright, so once we get to the top of the stairs, we can head through this doorway and take a right. So take a right, head down the hallway, and open up the door here. And then once we go through the door, we're going to take a left, and then we're going to open up another door. And then we're going to head into that room, and it's going to play a short cutscene. So head into the room, and that's going to activate a cutscene, and then you can just look at the little girl, and that should end the cutscene. Alright, so after that cutscene, we can continue forward, and there's going to be an enemy here pretty soon, so head through this door, and we're going to open up the door on the left side here, and I believe this is where the enemy's going to spawn, so be careful. He can spawn in front of you there, or again, possibly behind you. So pick up the batteries after taking care of that enemy, and then we're going to head forward through the door, and I believe there's only going to be one more enemy spawn, so head forward through the door, and take a left here, and then we're going to head forward and open up the next door here. So open up the door, and then we're going to head forward and take a left and head through this door. And I believe this is where the next enemy is going to spawn, so careful. So actually there's two more enemies. So after this short little cutscene with this girl, we're going to head through the double doors on the left side. Again, I'd recommend pausing your game here. So head through the double doors, and we're going to interact with this door here, and as soon as we do, an enemy is going to spawn behind us. So for me, he spawned to my right side, so be careful. Kill that enemy. So after that, you can unpause your game. So we're going to head into this room, and this ladder is going to fall down. And so we're going to climb up the ladder, and some creepy stuff's going to happen. So head up the ladder here. Alright, so head up the ladder and across the plank, and then we're going to try to open up this door, but the game isn't going to let us since there's some creepy stuff going on. So after the creepy stuff happens, go ahead and open up the door. And again, there's going to be an enemy in here, so be careful. So I'm going to head in, and I'm going to pick up the batteries, and then once I look to my right and head forward a bit, the enemy's going to spawn. So be careful, head forward a bit, and the enemy's going to spawn in front of you, and again, he might spawn behind you, so just be careful. And then after taking out that enemy, I believe there's going to be a little cutscene. Yep. So there's going to be a cutscene. Look at the girl on the ground there. And then after the cutscene, we're going to head forward and take a left here. And there's going to be a secret little diary page here. I believe that should be your 7th one. So pick that up. And again, if you don't get the achievement, you want to quit your game because we're at the end of the game. Take a right and head through the door here. And then we're going to continue down the hallway. And we're going to take a left and head forward here. And we're going to get jump scared by Grandma, and then from there you want to take a left. I go into this room, you don't have to. Take a left and open up this door here, and then from there you can head forward and take a left and interact with this door, and it's going to play like a little creepy cutscene thing. So wait for the door to open up and then head through. So head forward through the door and into this next room here and take a left. And again, we're going to get another cutscene. So let the cutscene play out. Alright, so after that cutscene, you want to head through this door here. You want to pause your game or just watch my screen because there's going to be an enemy here. He can either spawn on the bottom left of the staircase or he can spawn on the top right of the stairs. So be careful. He can either spawn on either the left or the right side. And then after taking care of him, we're going to head down the stairs here and pick up the batteries. And now you shouldn't have to worry about any more enemies since we're at the end of the game here. So go ahead and pick up those batteries and head up the staircase here. And then once you keep heading up here, we're going to open up the door on the close right side here. So open up this door on the right side here, and we're going to get the last diary page, diary number 8. So head in this room and pick up the photo, or the diary, I guess. And that's going to get you an achievement for your last and final diary. And then from there, all we have to do is open up these 3 doors up here, upstairs. Because like basically these doors are like triggers. So open up the door, you can head inside and then back out, and then open up the other door and back out, and then open up the turnaround, and then open up the last door here, and that's going to play a short cutscene, and that's going to be the end of the game. So after this, you should have your full 1,000 gamer score. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful, and please consider subscribing as I have a pretty small channel, and I'm going to be making a lot more guides just like this. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, I hope the video was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.